Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. Today we are here in Mariscal in Ecuador, and we are flying the Airbus A320 from Latam Airlines. Unfortunately it's not Latam Ecuador because they are only flying a 319, so we just act as if they have chartered another Latam group Airbus A320, and we are going to fly into Costa Rica, better to say San Jose. Hi Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Jeremy is flying with us today. He is over here in his A319, and yeah, departure time is in 25 minutes. So I'd say without further ado, let's jump right into the aircraft and prepare everything. Batteries on. External power connect. This is done. Self-test in progress, so we need to wait a little bit more. And we go for the flight pad here. So we do not have ATC today. And by the way, we are flying on IVAO today. I was just hoping that we might have some ATC. But yeah, currently we do not have ATC. So I will now start my passenger program as well. Where is this? Self-loading cargo, there we go. Just so it's getting a little bit more exciting. And we go here now into the flight pad as well. Toggle the jetway. Is there a jetway? No, there is no jetway. But there should be some stairs. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Open the left door. And we load the aircraft in real time. Request the preliminary load sheet. And then we can test the APU fire first. Also working. Perfect. So, let's get started. So we can see here, Mariscal to San Jose. Hi Andy, welcome to the stream. Here's the meter for today. Let's refresh it. Oh, and by the way, let me see if I can brightness. Okay. Ah ja, okay, ja gut, also wie gesagt, das reicht eigentlich 1089 mal, Quatsch, 1920 mal 1080 reicht eigentlich, ja? Also nur so nebenbei bemerkt. So QNH is 1025, so let us set in, so we do not forget that. 1025, 1025 and 1025. We are here at an high elevation airport. The elevation of this airport here is 8,300 feet. And for the arrival That's also be very interesting, but I will get to that later. The elevation at the arrival airport is also 3,000 feet, so it's also quite high. Ja, ist nur ein Screenshot, Andy. Das ist halt so ein bisschen das Problem, glaube ich. Okay, so QNH said wind with 100. Oh, by the way, do I have? Yeah, live weather, live wind. Okay. 100 at 6 knots. Great visibility, broken at 4,000 feet, 20 degrees, 102.25 set. And our route is here, flight level 360. Is our cruising altitude today. And we just have to have a look on how we gonna depart, as we are surrounded by a lot of terrain. Actually, let me check what the flight plan tells us, but it should be the same as we can see here. Yeah, runway 06, direct Charlie Uniform Victor, which is Cuenca VOR. And let me see, what is the next waypoint? Logos. Okay, Logos is down here. Okay, so that's at least good to know. Okay, so get into the FMC. Request the data. We can wait until we have received it. LAN 2777 from Mariscal to San Jose. Flight time today 2 hours and 10, so it's a quite long flight today. Check the preliminary. Oh, now the preliminary load sheet arrived as well, so I can accept the first one and also accept the second one. IRS is already aligned. Flight number is LA2777. Flight level 360. And the cost index today is 15. Request the wind information. There we go. And this is now the most interesting page. So zero fuel weight is here 60.5, and we have a zero fuel weight center of gravity of 31.2. So we set that in, and for fuel we're gonna expect fuel in tanks 11,280. So let's make it 11.2. As I said, we can accept that, and then we need to check our flight plan. So there we have our flight plan. Here's our planned fuel today. So we can see taxi fuel and trip time. For taxi we have 230 kilograms, and trip is 5.6 for 2 hours and 10. We have 5.5 for 2 hours and 5. That's okay. Because we have entered the route here, it's more precise. Then we have an alternate fuel of 2.2. We can set that in, alternate 2.2, and we have a route reserve of 1.3, 30 minutes of extra, 1.3, and minimum destination fuel on board. That will be 1.1 because we need to.
We are ready to go up here, so once everyone is aboard, you can close the doors.
So we have an extra time of 1 hour 40 basically. I entered 1.1 here because I'm not sure if this is correct in real life, but this is the fuel we need to have on board, or let's make it 1.2. We have to have on board to arrive at our alternate airport. No. That's the final reserve. Yeah. Wait. Route reserve is 1.3. Alternate is 2 tons. Final time 30 minutes, which is the basically minimum. Oh yeah, final reserve. Yeah, of course. And minimum destination fuel on board would then be final reserve plus alternate 3.4. Mix that up here. So, and 30 minutes of extra fuel. Now that's correct. We can see here extra 30 minutes 1.3. It's at 1.0, but 30 minutes, that's okay. So, departure route. We're gonna depart runway 06 and we take the Cuenca, let's see, 2 or 2 Alpha. No, we take the Cuenca 2 departure. Whereas on the other hand, oh well, let's just take it. Direct Cuenca and then direct Lugos. Rest of the route seems to be okay. Yeah. And for the approach, we're gonna expect Perry for Delta for runway 25. So let me quickly check here in my charts page. Yeah, that's gonna be a... Oh! I know what we're doing. There is a Cirrus visual approach. And... Uh-huh. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. We will get to that later on. So we're gonna fly... Hi Zine, welcome to the stream. So... Runway 25. Perry for Delta. It's asking me for transition Delta. But we're going to Taba, and from Taba we're going to fly to Cirrus, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just having now a look on the chart here. Visual corridor west sector. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, but that should be okay then. So, insert. Yeah, today we're going to fly from Mariscal in Ecuador, which is a high elevation airport, to San Jose in Costa Rica. It's a flight out of the Pilot Skills Tour from the IVAO Pilot Skills World Tour. And yeah, so flight time will be 2 hours and I think it was 10 minutes, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. So we copy the active one as the secondary flight plan, just so we have it in case we need to change something. Optimum would be 330, but we will check that later. And now let's have a look on the departure, because this is going to be quite interesting. So first of all, Mariscal Lamar, we have the ground shots, let's stare them. And then Cuenca VOR to departure. So we're gonna fly in the Cuenca to departure. That means we're going direct Cuenca VOR, and from there we continue on a heading of 041 degrees until DME 9, where we need to be at 12,000 feet or above. Remember, we are already at 8,200, so we just need to climb for 4,000 feet and then turn right, back direct Cuenca. There's also a Cuenca to Alpha departure, where we can turn earlier, but we need to climb a little bit higher. The flight time today will be 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we could maybe also go for the VOR to Bravo, to Alpha, because we could climb with a gradient of 5 degrees, or 5% actually. Well, let's just leave the Cuenca to departure. Yeah, because we have a surrounding here of a lot of high mountains. You can see here 17,000 minimum safe altitude to the left. Down here is a mountain with 16,000 feet. So that's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, for the arrival, let's see, airport charts, parking stands. Arrival will be, will be the Perry one, and approach will be the Cyrus Visual Runway 25. So we're coming from down here somewhere, and we fly direct to Cyrus then. Cyrus is crossing roads between Quiruelas and San Rafael of Alajuela. I have no idea what that will be, but there must be a crossroad somewhere. Then we continue visually to Belen. Belen is hydroelectric plant. I hope that this is in the scenery. From there on we turn left to Ipeibi, wardrobe shop on Carriari Bridge, crossing General Canas Highway. So there is a bridge and a highway down below. And from there on we're gonna turn left onto the final. The good thing is we have VOR El Coco as a reference point. So we know that DME 2.2 is from El Coco is Cyrus, then we turn right onto a heading of 098, and once we cross the radial 132, we be at Belen, and yeah, so on. From Ipeibi it will be radial 093 and DME 4.4. So that's gonna be a really interesting approach there. But yeah. Boarding for my self-loading cargo is completed. We now take our performance calculation here. 128 top limit. Aircraft too heavy for the conditions, runway is selected. Okay, so we might take flaps to departure. Still too heavy. Force toga, yes. Anti-ice off, packs off. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, flaps 3 departure. Still too heavy. Okay, anyway, we take a flaps 1 departure, I think. Oh, let's make it a flaps 2 departure then. Flaps 2 departure, that's, I think that's better. We have to do it. Let's see how it will work out in the end. Gonna be interesting. So, well, in real life, of course, you wouldn't be allowed then to depart from this airport, I think. But yeah, 133, 46, 46, 133, 146, 146, Thrust reduction 9310. Oops. 9310 over here as well. Flex temp, we do not have flex temp. And what does it say about the trim? Why can I not use why can I not use a trim setting? Let's take a trim setting of /1. Yeah, well, it's hard in the beginning, but you're gonna get used to it. Oh, I have the sound problem again. No, it's gone. So I have no idea if this is of any relevance, but yeah, we will see. Okay, let's have a look then what the boarding process tells me. 40 passengers remaining, so we're gonna depart a little bit later. Oh, we have it very warm in here. Go down with the maybe like this. Can start the APU here already, so that we have some air condition. So the cargo is already on board. We are now just waiting for the departure information and the final boarding of the passengers here. And then we will push back and take off as fast as possible. So okay, Jeremy is still at the gate. Turn on the APU bleed. APU is now available. Yes, it is a real-time flight. So we will definitely be in the air for 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. By the way, departure. Good question. What is my initial climb? I mean, basically it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, something about above flight level 150. So we will directly climb up to flight level 360. Yeah, I noticed that there are 2 arrivals inbound. I'm already at Unicom frequency, so I will broadcast my intentions on there. Let me see how far they are away still. Oh, they are already on the final there. Okay. Well then, it doesn't really matter. We can let them get down anyway. There they are. So we will definitely be, well, not really pushed back until they arrive. But yeah, so, well, we still have 22 passengers coming on board. No, 18. And I think we can already do the before start checklist. So we have done that already. Cockpit prep is completed. Parking brake is set. We can close the cockpit door. We will put the chocks and cones away already. So signs are... oh well, boarding is... fueling is recompleted, so we can turn on the seatbelt signs. Signs are on an auto ADRS. Nav fuel quantity is 11,280. And it's balanced. Perfect. Barrel ref of 1025 set on both sides and the alternate 1025. Perfect. So danke Andi. Lasst mich gerade mal gucken. Aber prinzipiell... ja, ist doch super. Reicht doch voll und ganz. Mehr Möglichkeiten hatten wir nicht. Also von daher... nee, passt. Nehme ich so. Mache ich auch direkt rein. Muss es nur gerade abspeichern. Irgendwo. So, wie kann ich denn jetzt hier das Thumbnail ändern? So. Ja, ist schon klar. So. Was haben wir denn jetzt? Sind die jetzt alle an Bord? Ja. Okay, so all passengers are aboard within a few seconds. There we go, boarding completed. Door is closed. And we request a load sheet again.
Okay, thanks.
So there we have the load sheet. Double check with the performance here. Whoops. Hey, come on. There we go. Zero fuel weight is 59.9. 59.9. And the CG is 31.2, so that is still the same. Block fuel, of course, is still the same.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dennis Kunz. I'm your pilot flying today, along with First Officer Henry Miller. The crew will be there for your service. They are making their way around the cabin to make you
131, 141.
We're not anticipating any delay today, so we're expecting to be at the destination on time. The guys on the ground just informed us that they have stored the final bit of luggage, so we will be on our way very shortly. We're just waiting to receive the clearance to push back and start before we can taxi to the runway. So it will take just a few minutes, and for now I just want to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and I wish you a pleasant flight.
Okay, so there is one of the aircraft. Oh, nice livery. Is it Alaska Airlines livery? It looks like. And where's the other one? Is the other one already on the ground? Can't see him. There's only one. Okay, I have no idea. So request pushback. Beacon lights on. We can disconnect PCA and GPU, and yeah, pushback's not working, so cancel, stop the pushback, and do it once more. Maybe it's working now. Well, it's telling me active down here, but there is no pushback truck. So then, let's do it. Start. Parking brake is released. Okay. Same problem as before. Tuck is not working. Yeah, I hope so as well, Andy. But for now, I hope that we can leave the gate. Why is there no pushback target? Are you kidding me? Okay, so then we have to taxi out. Very nice. Why not? So first of all, continue the before start checklist. Windows and doors are closed. Beacon lights are on. A mobile phone off, thrust levers idle, and parking brake is set. So let's imagine. So let's just imagine we are able to push back, which we basically aren't. Although I have no idea why. Okay, maybe. Let me see. One last try. Otherwise, we're gonna do it manually. Taxi out, basically. Nope, nothing. Okay, stop, 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 stop here. Stop. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. Now, turn on the head tracking software. Okay, there we go. Is this set in a good position? Okay, well, let's just take it as it is. Okay, so APU started, APU bleed is on, beacon lights are on, right side is clear, left side is also clear, starting engine number 2. Can you get one in options? What do you mean in options? Because I tried to start and cancel it several times. So engine number 2 is now stable, starting engine number 1. So I'm very sorry that we have to taxi out here, but yeah. Let's hope the approach is working, right? Too many problems here with the Fenix and the toolbar pushback, but that's how it is. So let's see on the web eye if the second guy is down or if he went around. No, he seems... There is none. Okay, perfect.
Cabin crew, please on board. Thank you.
Ignition back to normal after start checklist. Anti-ice is off. ECAM status. Check normal. Set pitch trim 1.0 up and rudder trim set to 0. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. No, I tried to spawn this pushback truck here as well, but it didn't work. See, I click it, it's not working. It's not working.
Okay, thank you.
Where was I? After start checklist, yeah. After start checklist complete, flight controls check. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, and rudder, full right, full left, Neutral. Parking brake release. Start a chrono. Thrust on the left engine. Yeah, I just hope that the approach will not be bugged, because there is a bug when you take the Fenix and you start toolbar pushback, which I did, then can be a problem with the approach. So I just hope that this is not the case here. And the problem I also see is with the departure. I just noticed that the route is incomplete here. So we have to fly the VOR departure manually, actually. 114.5, so let's wait here for a second. 114 decimal, no. Decimal 5. We set that in manually. And then we use a course of 041. Okay. So, because on the charts it says 041 and then until DME 9, and then we commence a right turn back to the VOR. And that's what we're gonna do. So we depart on the runway heading. There we go. Yes, I will be backtracking. Of course I do. I'm even too fast to depart anyway, so of course I need to backtrack, Jeremy. So, flaps 2 for departure. Takeoff config. Now tested is normal before takeoff checklist. Flight controls is checked, flight instruments checked, briefing confirmed. Flap setting config 2. FMA and takeoff data is set V1 131, V2 141. No flags, we use toga today, and transponder is set. And economy mode takeoff, no blue. Lights on. Okay, and
crew, seats for takeoff, please. Seats for takeoff.
Okay, final is clear. We change it a little bit. We do heading 041, and for the course we set it to 060. Okay. There we go. Turn off the APU bleed. And let me check. After takeoff, maintain heading, climbing to Cuenca VOR and cross at or above 9,600. Turn left, course 041, and at the cross at or above 12,000. Okay. So we go for 9,000. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my day was quite fine. Thank you for asking, Andy. How about yours? So before takeoff, checklist below the line. Cabin is secured. Well, let's double ping them. Engine mode selector, normal. TCAS is set to TARA. And we turn the packs off as we want to have full engine power. So we are set. Brakes 50% and one. Toga, brakes release. Bye-bye, Jeremy. Passengers, please wave to the left. And rotate.
Too low, terrain.
That was close, I'd say.
Too low, terrain.
Gear up.
Speed, speed, speed.
Thrust climb. Needle is coming in, so we're turning right a little bit. So flaps now 1. We're getting closer to the VOR. So we're turning left now, heading 041, and we're climbing up to flight level 360. Yeah, sorry, pack 1 on. Flaps up, spoilers disarm, pack 2 on. We maintain speed of 220 here, so we climb faster because we want to be up here. Passing now 12,000. So yeah, that's fine. We can already turn right again. Outside temperature is fine, 14 degrees, no anti-air is required. Turn off the APU. Can now increase the climb, the speed. Sorry guys, I currently cannot have a look on the chat, but I will have soon. better turn on the terrain radar, right? But we're above everything, so we do not get anything in. And we go now direct. Okay, perfect. So we can turn off the lights. Having a look outside. Clear of any terrain. Yeah, Andy, maybe you weren't there when I mentioned that he is the other pilot. So, have a look outside. It's a great landscape here. Okay, we can now get back to manage speed. We're passing now flight level 180, so we get pressure to standard. Oh, okay. So, we are now well in the air. It was a very close departure, actually. It was a very close departure. Okay, so we're above the clouds. We leave the seatbelt signs on, just because we have some mountains, so we're gonna expect some turbulences. But actually, I'm not quite sure what my departure said about V1 131, because when I reached 131 knots, it was impossible to abort the takeoff, because runway length wouldn't be enough. So I have no idea what they calculated there. So, what about our departure arrival time? So it's telling me that I will be at the destination airport at 2024. That would be in exactly 2 hours. And I'm expected in 2 hours and 24. That's perfect. So I'm even a little bit earlier than expected. Yeah, cruising is 360, recent max is 365, so that's fine. You can see here, down here are the mountains, so we're not very high above the mountains, even though we were climbing a long time. So yeah, you can see we are at flight level 210 now, and still the mountains are quite close to us. And as we are quite alone up here, I'm going to go direct to Golf Yankee Victor, which is over here, to just save this curve here, because we are already high enough, so there is no problem with the mountains whatsoever. See, these mountains are a little higher than they are, and that's why they wanted us to fly over here. But as we are high enough, we can turn right already. That is so weird. I mean, I'm on flight level, whatever, 230 or what? And still, the mountains are so high. That's so weird. So the overlay above the stream, you can see we are gonna approach at 2009 Zulu, and that is almost exactly on what my FMC tells me. And I'm just not sure where Jeremy is. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, okay, so he flew the departure route, well, let's say, more accurate than we did. Hi Orca, welcome to the stream. Yours say 2032, yeah. That's maybe because I have already the shortcut. I'm going direct to Guayaquil, Golf Yankee Victor, and also I did the turn after Cuenca. You are a little bit closer than the departure route actually told me to do. Ah, okay. Well, you should have turned left then to direct to Guayaquil and not right, but yeah. Yes, we're going to Costa Rica. Will also be my first time flying to Costa Rica. I just downloaded a freeway scenery for the airport of San Jose, and yeah, we'll see how the scenery is later on. And I'm really curious about the approach into San Jose there, with the visual approach. We could have flown an RMP approach as well, but yeah, you know, I thought the visual approach is a little bit more interesting. So where are you, Orca? Can I delete the automatic? No. Okay. So back to normal. Terrain radar can be turned off, and I think seatbelt signs can be turned off as well now. Okay. Ah, okay, okay. Cuenca 9. Is there even a Cuenca 9 departure? I just have the Cuenca 2 departure. Maybe our charts are outdated. But it should be the Cuenca 2. Cabin temperature is now fine, 21 degrees. Cabin altitude is not rising anymore, currently at 7,250. We can do a quick fuel check, just to be sure everything is on point. So we are now approaching Guayaquil, where we should have 9.7 tons of fuel on board, and we will have 9.8.5. No, I've mistaken. I flew the Cuenca 2. Okay, great. So, let me see. No. I thought that there is a way to select if I want to have my weather from IVAO or from VATSIM. So let's wait for it. But I'll do the RMP, maybe because of that there are some speed restrictions. Yeah, maybe. That's quite likely. So, 2022 is now my FMC giving me. So it's not that much ahead of you with 2031. It takes very long to receive the weather information currently. And we will get a message from Operations Center because we departed late, I think. Very cloudy out here. Well, there's not much to see currently outside, besides clouds, of course. Look at that mountains back there. Looks like we're in the Himalaya with that big mountains. So we are now en route. We're turning right now back to the route. We're passing now Guayaquil down below. I don't think, yeah, down here is Guayaquil. Actually, you know what? Let's take a screenshot of it. No, up. A nice screenshot of Guayaquil. With some nice clouds here. And now there's not much for us to do besides waiting for reaching cruise. So flight time indeed was about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Or maybe a little bit less than. And by the way, Costa Rica San Jose is close to San Andres, which belongs to Colombia, where we landed already some weeks ago. Hi Drini, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day so far. Really nice that you were visiting me again. There's some noise of the, I think it's the hydraulics. It sounds a little bit weird. No, 3000 psi, everything looks fine here. Weather data, there we go. 250 at 7, varying between 210 and 290, scattered on 3000, 15 degrees, altimeter 3001, trend NOSIC. Okay, that looks good. We can turn these already here from QNH to altimeter. And we are now approaching flight level 360, which is our cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've now reached our cruising flight level. We were slightly delayed in taking off, so we are running a little bit behind schedule, but we'll do our best to catch up and see if we can get you to your destination on time as planned. As we come the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items, and I invite you to please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
So yeah, we were indeed a little bit late on departure, but we will be earlier than expected. As I said, we have an expected arrival time of 2 hours and 12 minutes. That would be 20... Oh, by the way, I didn't start a chrono here, but well, anyway. So 2 hours and 12. So that makes it 2047. And we're gonna land at 2022, so almost half an hour earlier. And there is again the tilt. Why is there a tilt again? There we go. Eh? Why is there a tilt? Tilt +1. What did I do wrong again? Okay. That's because I turn on this system. Well, then we just leave it off. Don't like this tilt word here. Yes, I know. I know that there is a Fokker 28, but actually I never liked this aircraft. I don't know why. It's like... I don't know. It's not a McDonnell Douglas, it's also... I don't know. For me it just looks like a shortened version of the MD, but I just don't like it. Can't help but I don't like it. So we're now on cruising flight level, everything looks fine and stable. Overhead here, lights are out, APU is out, battery is fine. Everything's great, okay. 2024, so we're losing some time here actually. That's interesting. That is indeed quite interesting. So, what I plan to do, I mentioned it in the last stream, and actually the idea gets more concrete, so to say. I will do a complete day as an airline pilot, basically. So, what I plan to do actually is I am looking for one specific aircraft, for like one specific registration, and I check out the aircraft's routes for one specific day. So it will definitely, of course, be a well, already past day. and then I will fly the complete route, the complete tour of this of this aircraft throughout the day. So let's say, for example, I'm looking for a Boeing 737 registration from TUI-Jet, for example. Then I will look what flights this aircraft's going to do on a, I don't know, on a Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Most likely it will be on a Sunday, because I will fly it on a Sunday. And then, and for example, the aircraft starts at, I don't know, Brussels, going to Skiathos, from Skiathos to Athens, from Athens back to Brussels, and then from Brussels to Nice, and Nice back to Amsterdam, for example. Then I will do these flights as well, and we'll note down the real-world times. So I will try to keep these times throughout my flight. So let's say the aircraft has a turnaround time of, I don't know, 30 minutes. Then we'll try to manage to deboard and board my passengers within 30 minutes as well. That's at least my plan, and I most likely will do it on a Saturday or Sunday within the next, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks or so. As a kind of, let's say, special flight because of the 100 subscriber. Ah, there we have the company message. I think that's the LANOps, yeah, exactly. ADC for 10 minutes, okay. What else does it say? See ADC delay card on company tablet and allocate as per OMB to and assign free text if applicable. So let's see. ATC delays. ATC startup delay en route, loading error, late arrival of pushback crew. There we go. We chose RLP. Yes, that sounds good. So ADC delay, ALP for 10 minutes. Let's check if it was ALP or a RLP. It was okay. RLP, 10 minutes, send, and back to the AOC menu. Now we just wait until we get a new company message that they tell us they received it, and then it is done. Oh, there it is already. LANOps ADC received. Perfect. Okay, and with that I will be away for like 1 minute or two because I just need a fan in my room. It's unbelievably hot in here, so I will be back in a few minutes. And I'm back. So, that's a good question. I think I'm going to fly in Europe. Because I want to see if I can maybe get some ATC. And also to get some events I can fly. So that's why I gonna plan to fly in Europe, because there are just like, you know, more different countries which might have a special event during this day, because in America you just have basically one country, one big country, but just one. And if they do not have an event, then there is none. And also I think that they like, as far as I know, most of the events are starting late at night, and I of course will fly during the day, so yeah. Oh well, it's you know, I don't think it's too complicated. The most complicated part is to find the correct airline and route. No, not route, the correct airline and aircraft. So basically, I just need a specific departure airport. And when I decided from which airport I want to depart, then I just have a look for all the aircrafts which leave this airport in the morning at a let's say at a human time. So I do not want to get up in the morning at 4 o'clock so I can start streaming at 5 in the morning German time, which will be 3 o'clock Zulu time. So I'm looking for a flight which basically, or for a route which starts at I don't know, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe 9, and then I might stream until the evening, like, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock or so. But yeah, I just do not want to get up in the morning at like 3 o'clock or so. Yeah, for the viewers it will be nice. For me it will be a very, very hard day. A very, very stressful day. And also for my computer, because you cannot, like, you know, cool down. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing, I've like, the first thought was I might do an SAS, a SAS route, because I thought it might be very interesting to, you know, approach different destinations in Norway, where we always wanted to go. But then I figured that no matter where I want to fly, the flights will be quite long. So for example, if I start at Bergen in the morning and I go to, I don't know, the Canarias, that will be already 5 hours, and then I fly back from the Canarias to, I don't know, Oslo, and then it's done. Day is over. 10 hours, it's over. And that's something I want to avoid, so I want to have some more like short hops. So I thought of flying CRJ, because the CRJ of course just have shorter routes. But yeah, I don't know. I actually I do not want to fly CRJ the whole day. So I plan to fly A320 or 737. And yeah, so that's why I need a specific airline, specific route. Because of course a lot of flights, if you're not going to fly Lufthansa, for example, you have all the vacation airlines, which basically all of them gets down to Greece, gets down to Palma or the Canarias. So no matter if you fly Jet 2 or EasyJet, Condor. What else do we have as a vacation flyer? Yeah, even British Airways is flying to like vacation destinations. So yeah, I don't know. And maybe I will do that once again with the 737-800, because then we could go with the Ryanair, and that might be very interesting then. Yeah, sure. So, Jeremy, what does your FMC tells you when you will be there? Is it still 2031? Let's see if Jeremy is not falling asleep right now. Because I feel that he's coming quite close. Or maybe he's not even there at all, asking me a question if I plan to fly in Europe or North America, and then not answering anymore. Great. So we just have water in front of us, and will be nothing else than water for the next hour, or yeah, let's say for the next hour. And then we will have Panama and Costa Rica inside. Stand by 1 sec. That doesn't sound good. Maybe he lost an engine or so, but currently, according to the map, he's still behind me. Jeremy. Stop spamming caps. Come on. Let me see if I can check that. Unfortunately, there is no way to Oh, ETL 2029, okay. So that's very close to me then. I have 2024. Well, yeah, okay, 5 minutes, but still. Well, you're behind, so you have to brake in case you're getting too close. And let me reset the title of the stream. So reset the title. Yeah, that's right, Jeremy, but that's a problem for basically every aircraft. So you're basically always flying from, I don't know, Brussels to whatever, back to Brussels and so on. Yeah, the problem is, you're right, absolutely. But the problem is Ryanair just flies the 737-800. So unless the PMDG will come out within next week, actually what I could do is I extend this plan until the PMDG 737-800 comes out. And when the PMDG 737 will come out, then the next coming Sunday or Saturday, when I have time, will be this flight. So I could do a Ryanair flight this day. Because for, well, EasyJet basically would be okay as well for the A320, but Eurowings, for example, is this typical vacation airline again. So we're gonna fly from, I don't know, from Düsseldorf to Egypt or to Greece or whatever, and then you do 2 flights and the day is over. So let me have a look. Let me have a look on my calendar. So, okay. Yeah, do that, Andy. Raw pixel. Okay, never heard that before, but okay. Yeah, but because I think we're gonna fly a lot of Ryanair when the 737-800 comes out. I think so. That's a good question on the good question. I think, well, basically the very most will be Ryanair, I think. But I have no idea about the others, actually. I mean, there are a lot of airlines, of course, which are flying the 737-800. But I think the really most will be Ryanair for me. All others, I might fly some Qantas in Australia, but this is just like, you know, once or twice maybe, and then it's over. Or also Virgin Australia. But the most will be definitely Ryanair. Just because, I mean, they have a very big routing or a very big flight plan with different destinations. So yeah, Ryanair, maybe TUI-Jet. Maybe TUI-Jet will also be an airline which I will fly quite often. But it's just, we must not forget the Airbus A320, so I don't want to evolve into a Boeing-only pilot. Well, on the other hand, I mean, I could do three different channels. One for only Airbus, one for only Boeing, and one for only MD. And I keep this channel here for, I don't know, some fun in between. Yes, Qantas fly 737. 737-8, I think. If I'm not mistaken. But I think it should be like that. Cool thing about Iran is that you'll visit smaller. Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. That's the thing I really like about Ryanair. That you're really gonna fly to like some more unknown airports and stuff. So yeah. Wind check. Current position is 043 at 22. 043 at 22. Isn't there any other way to see the current wind? I think there... no, data. Whoops, I think it was about data and then... No. Oh, here. 043 at 22. Yeah, exactly. Jeremy, exactly. That these are the airlines I think are gonna fly the most. Although Sun Express not, Corenda not, but TUI, Ryanair, maybe KLM. So these might be three I fly the most. But I have, like I said, I have no idea. So KLM, for example, just flies to, I don't know, Rotterdam and Amsterdam. And Amsterdam is a really nice airport, but to fly to Amsterdam all day and every day, that's just quite boring. You're flight level 380, okay. So my flight plan tells me flight level change up to by one flight level is not available. Yeah, you see recent max is 369 at the moment. I'm at 360, so I can't even fly on 380. Yeah, that's right. I could fly the Sun Express Eintracht Frankfurt airline livery. Yeah, it will be. Trust me, it will definitely be available. I cannot imagine that there won't be anyone doing this. Yeah, it will also be there for MSFS. Definitely. I cannot imagine that there is not someone doing that livery. I mean, they are doing liveries for like every aircraft. You know, you can fly an A320 with Ryanair livery and stuff like that. I think you can also buy download a Ryanair livery, for example, for the Mad Dog or so. So why wouldn't someone not do this livery specifically for the 737-800, right? Oh, and by the way, talking about Mad Dog, tomorrow is Mad Dog Monday again, and I will do another flight with the Mad Dog. I'm just not sure about the destinations again. Tomorrow, same as every week, there is a Düsseldorf, what is it called? Düsseldorf Monday, I think it's called. There's also a Nuremberg Monday. There are vectors to Copenhagen tomorrow as well. and turn around Budapest. So these are the events which are planned for tomorrow. But we have visited Düsseldorf very often in the last time, so I actually do not want to go there. We haven't been to Copenhagen lately, so that might be one destination for the Mad Dog. So I could maybe go Copenhagen to, I don't know, Trondheim, or Copenhagen to Tromsø. I have to check how long the flight will be. But Copenhagen, Tromsø could be, or maybe the other way around, Tromsø to Copenhagen. We will see. No, most likely will be Copenhagen to Tromsø, because then... oh, I did fly EasyJet already in the A320neo, and I will definitely be flying EasyJet again in the future. And I still have also the flight to Gibraltar on my plan, but I think I will do that with British Airways, just because I didn't fly British Airways lately. But yeah, I will fly EasyJet in the future, of course. Yeah, do that. Download some, if you can find some interesting. Let's have a look here in the cockpit. There are also some airports in the UK I want to fly to, but we will most likely do that with Ryanair then. I have no idea if like which kind of aircrafts fly there. For example, there are some in the north, like Belfast, like Glasgow, which are very nice airports. I could see about Londonderry, or if there are some. The approach into Shannon was nice, into Ireland. So we will fly to Ireland quite often with Ryanair, and we will then also fly to, like, you know, Belfast, Glasgow, and stuff like that. And I always wanted to go to Barra as well, so we will do that with the Twin Otter. That was what I was looking for. We will do that with the Twin Otter, and yeah. So we have a lot of flights to do in the future, and that's quite good, because then I do not have to think about all the new destinations I want to go. I, by the way, will also go to Vagar again on the Faroe Islands, which was a very, very nice approach. And I mean, would that be okay for you if I would fly an SAS MD-82 flight tomorrow evening? So as I said, maybe from Oslo to Tromsø, or Copenhagen to Tromsø, something like that. I have to check for the departures and arrivals if there is maybe another interesting flight into Tromsø. British Airways will be A320. I don't even know if British Airways is flying 737. I don't think they are. And maybe I should call the stream Cuenca instead of Mariscal, because Mariscal is the airport's name, but the city name is Cuenca, so let's just rename it. I mean, the other one, Mariscal, wouldn't be wrong, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, they are Airbus. British Airways is flying a 747 and 777. But for their medium haul fleet, yeah. Airbus. And we are approaching the equitime point, so the middle of our route, from where it doesn't matter if we return to departure or if you continue to the arrival. Only water on both sides, nothing special. You can see our registry here on the wing. Can you see it? No, it's only here. So then you have something to see here at least. So... Jeremy, I don't think we will end this route, this tour anyway. It's too long. Unless I stream a flight every day, we do another flight. I mean, there are still 63 flights left. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can do that. I mean, it's like 63 flights left, and all of these flights, like, even if I would do every day, I would need like 2 months for it. And I can't stream nor fly every day, so... But we can try it next year again. Yes, I know, I still have the BizJet tour, yeah. Maybe I should try that. Let's see, what is status about my business jet tour? Like 18. Well, I have flown 18 legs and there are 70. So I also have 52 legs left. So I don't think I will start that, continue that as well. No problem, Andy, no problem. There was nothing important. What about the real world, like, I can't remember what it was called, this tour where you have to do real flights? Was that a pilot career tour? No, airline world tour? Which one was it? Pilot Career World Tour looks quite nice. Take a one at 4 Zulu, Sunday morning. Welcome back, Greenie. You didn't miss that much. We still have water outside. And maybe you are surprised, but on the other side we have water as well. And if I go back to the cockpit, well, guess what? We have water as well. It's almost like we're flying over the Atlantic towards America, but no. We are flying over the Pacific. And we're not even halfway through. At least we are halfway through the route then. Yep. Only water. Water. So, let's see, maybe in the next time we're going to fly some EasyJet, there's some British Airways, how are they called, shuttle flights, within England. And we can maybe do some more flights than just one per day. So, you know, like a flight from, I don't know, London to Birmingham, or Manchester, if there is such a flight. And then we continue from there on to Edinburgh or so. So with that we might have 2 flights per day. And there are some more screenshots available now for the A380 by Fly-by-Wire. That looks also really great. But I'm really gonna look forward to the INI A310. That will be amazing. Like air transit. Oh god, I'm waiting for this aircraft. Hi Travis. Let me see. The Virgin flight would be a 737, yes. Okay, let me see about the Discord link. Did you click the Discord link in the description or the one sent by Nightbot in the chat? Which one did you click? Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. It looks like maybe the link is down. Let me. Okay, let me give you another link, and I will also update the other one. So, where am I? Here I am. Okay, first take this one. That should be working. Yeah, because I think the Discord.io website is down. That might be the problem. I'll have to check that later on. Yeah, you're welcome, no problem. By the way, I just updated my Discord channel with the new destination suggestions. I added some airports like Gibraltar, Belfast, Glasgow, Barra and Muscat. So these are the airports I want to fly to in the next time as well. But yeah, that's weird that Discord is Discord.io is not working. That is really weird. Well, I will try it later again or tomorrow, and then if it's not working, then I will update it. There will also be, by the way, a -7 for the flight simulator, which I will not buy anyway. But I would buy a -8. -8 would be amazing. -7, nah. I mean, the screenshot looks really nice of this aircraft, but I don't know which airlines there are flying this bird, except Air Greenland. But yeah, it's still work in progress. There is no release date, no release price, so we have no idea when it will be out. The FS traffic from Just Flight is now on the beta testing. I'm already thinking about buying a third-party add-on for AI traffic. Yeah, because sometimes, also for videos, for example, I mean, I do not do a lot of videos, but if I do, I'm always missing some other aircrafts, so I think about buying one, because AIG is free, but I struggle with installing it. It's a little bit, I think, too difficult. Andrini, no, I didn't get the 600. I didn't get it because well, there's basically only SAS. I don't even know if SAS is flying the 600 in real world, but there are almost like no airlines flying a 737-600 in real life, and as I'm only doing real life flights, or let's say realistic flights, for example, this flight what we're currently doing is not real. There is no real world flight between these two destinations, but it's a route, so I have to take it, and therefore I chose to take a Latam, which in real life at least departs Cuenca, and so I like to do realistic flights, and I won't fly a, I don't know, Ryanair with a 737-600. So yeah, that's why I think that the 600 is not worth it for me. But if it's, for example, your first PMDG aircraft, then it's absolutely amazing. I mean, it's $35 for a complete aircraft, and if you're not, you know, into 100% realistic flight, then you could use a 737-600 for almost every airline, because there are a lot of liveries for this aircraft. Also unrealistic liveries for, like, I don't know, Ryanair or whatever. So if you're new to flight sim and you want to fly a really good payware aircraft, then go for the 737-600 for $35. You definitely don't make anything wrong with that. And, oh, there's a discontinuity and our top of descent. Why is there a discontinuity after Drake? That's interesting. Well, I think it's because... No, I have no idea. So let's just delete the discontinuity here. And go for it. So, Perry, and then we go to Taba, where we gonna be at, let's see, Taba, and then we have the Cyrus visual. Can I enter? Let's see. Cyrus. 339 miles. Could that be? Let's type that in. 300 miles. Yeah, that's it. So that makes the visual approach even easier. Because I could enter all the other waypoints as well, but no, that's boring. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I have the Captain Sim, yeah, but I can absolutely not recommend it for anyone. I said it in the last stream, I think. The 777 is a very nice aircraft concerning the model, but what Captain Sim wants to have as money, $30, is, I don't know, there are no even words for it. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's just a model. There is no cockpit, no real cockpit. They just used the 787 cockpit, I think. That's just, I don't know. Yeah, okay, do that, Jeremy. I won't do the next one. Although I might do another flight in the future, because it's nice for streaming. You always have some kind of interesting approaches. Oh, Toncontin would be the next one. Well, Jeremy, then you could do the next one as well. It's almost 200 nautical miles then after that. Toncontin to La Aurora. Actually, I could do something different here. That's okay. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Travis, did the link now work for the Discord? Did you try it? No, Drini, we're not doing a return flight for this. I need to go after that. Hi, Tyro. Welcome to the stream. Well, I'd love to do any other thing besides MSFS, but I have absolutely no time for anything. So, no, basically I have not another hobby. Or let's say not a hobby like going to soccer every twice a week or so. What I do besides MSFS is I take photos for a local football club American football club. So I'm working, like, well, you can't call it working, it's just a hobby, but let's use working in their media team. So there is some time getting on this. I'm working a lot, so I come home late, as you might saw already in the for the streams, because every stream starting late. But yeah, during the weekends I kind of like to start doing something, well, for myself or with my wife together. So just take time for yourself. No, not any appointments or visiting this and that and stuff like that. So I really like to just stay at home, relax. Thank you, Tyro. Yep. That's a pilot skills tour from IVAO. There are a lot of nice legs. Next one would be to Toncontin. Unfortunately, my time is limited tonight again, so I won't do the next one. And Jeremy is unfortunately not streaming. But yeah, I might do some legs of this tour in the future as well, because it's, yeah, really nice. There are some, like, the next one, for example, to Toncontin. Toncontin is a very nice airport, and I really love to fly there. And I said it already on the list on the Discord channel, where I definitely want to go, so I do not forget it. Yeah, American football is like, the sport itself is rising here in Europe. It's basically a rising star in the sports environment. But yeah, I do not play it, I just take photos of it. Well, that's something I really do not want to do. Sky jumping. That is something not for me. I'm a more kind of a calm person. I don't need much action. Yep, exactly. I mean, it's a nice sport. It's hard. It's definitely hard. But it's, you know, it's a lot. You need a lot of condition. It's a lot of sport itself. I mean, it's running, it's reacting, it's blocking, it's combining different variations of sport. So that's very interesting, I think. Basically, everything what comes from America is interesting for Europeans. I don't know why, but that's how it is. And yeah. You see, that's how different people are. I mean, tennis and cycling is absolutely nothing for me. I'm totally not interested in it. For me, there are just two sports I'm interested in, which is American football and soccer. Whereas soccer is more like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'll watch it, and I think it's kind of interesting. I watch every game of a World Championship, as long as it's possible for me, of course. But for example, basketball, baseball. Well, baseball is, sometimes I watch baseball if there's nothing else to watch and I have nothing else to do. Yeah, I don't do any sports at all. No time for that. I don't like sports and I have no time for it. Or let's say I don't want to have time for it as well. You have no idea, Jeremy. American football is way more interesting. Well, snooker was something I watched earlier when I was younger. Besides doing like homework, studying and stuff, then I was watching snooker, which was very relaxing. But right now, I mean, if I have nothing else to do, and I switch on the TV and zap through the channels and I humble over snooker, then I might stop there. But yeah, it's not something I watch very often. But also it can be nice, definitely. Yeah, dancing is definitely somewhat interesting. Definitely, but dancing is kind of hard because you need to have the feel of the rhythm, and that's something not many people have. The snooker commentators are great. Jeremy, well, the long breaks, yeah, that's true. Sometimes it's annoying. But you see, Americans do do a big event out of every football game. So for them, I think, I mean, of course they have the same breaks basically, but they have something to do in between, because they are, I don't know, they are having neighbors over, or they're barbecuing or having something else to do in the kitchen or whatever. So they have always something to do in between, and I think for them it's not really kind of long breaks. Yeah, piano is really great. I used to play keyboard when I was younger, in my teenage time, but I stopped playing it, and then I bought an e-piano to, like, you know, try to learn piano by myself. But yeah, I stopped doing it. It was too hard. You need to spend a lot of time in it, and then yeah. Seems like quiet flight. No, it is indeed a quiet flight. There is not much traffic. I have Jeremy behind me. Let's see if I can see how far behind he is. It's not that far, I think. No, he's just about 50, not even 50 miles behind me. But there is nothing else, actually. Yeah, see, that's the reason why I bought an e-piano instead of a real one. First of all, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on a real piano, and also because I was afraid that I lose interest, and I did lose interest again. Yeah, you know, if you play keyboard when I played keyboard when I was younger, so I was, you know, it was not a big deal for me to read the music, the notes and keys. The problem just was, and that might be easier if you didn't play keyboard before, the biggest problem was the coordination between right and left hand. That was basically the only problem I had. So you need to get used to it, so you need to practice it, and for practicing you need time and you need motivation, and either I lacked time or motivation. So sometimes when I had time to basically practice, I had no motivation to do so. So yeah. Well, no, there are no real turbulences at the moment. It's just a normal, you know, air movements, nothing much. Yeah, see, and reading notes, for example, was never a problem for me. At least not the standard ones in C1. Yeah, piano is just nice. It's amazing. You can relax with it. You can, no matter if you play it, you can relax, or if you listen to it, you can relax. Piano is great. Favorite football teams besides the local one I know. Which local football team do you know, Jeremy? Well, I mean, drums are, I think it's weird. I mean, I know that drums are important, and that without drums a song is quite boring, maybe, or, well, at least it's not the same without drums. But to read drum notes and to practice the drums, that's the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. What I like about drums is, maybe you know that, it's the Japanese taiko. Is it called taiko? I think so, yeah. So taiko is very interesting. And there is different versions. I think Scottish or Irish. No, I think Scottish. They also have some similar kind of taiko, but the Japanese way is really interesting. And by the way, while I am talking, I need to start to prepare for the arrival. So, MVFR. What is MVFR? Does any one of you know what MVFR is? Minimum VFR? Maybe because of the broken clouds at 3000. I have no idea. Okay, so MROC. 250 at 9. Great visibility, broken at 3025 degrees, and altimeter is 299. So, let's go into the approach page. And let's see, we have 250 at 9. Transition level is indeed flight level, no, it's even flight level 200. We have the QNH 2999 and 25 degrees. Okay, and go around altitude. Well, we need a visibility, weather minimums 1,500 feet and 5 kilometers. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do a full configuration landing. 141, 140, okay. And we can set 2999 here already. 2999 back to standard. Same over here. 2999 back to standard. And same here. And back to standard. So then we can tune in the new altitude. Taba at 9,000. And after Taba, we need to reduce the speed. What is RTA? I don't know. And after that, we need to reduce speed to 160 knots. Oh, yeah, well, I'm... do you talk about American football team like from the NFL? Because, I mean, there is a big difference from the NFL and my local team. Ah, okay, so that's what I thought, Jeremy. Thank you very much. Marginal VFR. Oh, yeah. Marginal. Oh, yeah, of course, Jeremy. You need to know that because of your exam, right? Yeah, Drini is really asking questions today. What about movies? Any favorite movies or actors? Well, there's definitely no favorite actor I have. There are some I do like to watch, and there are some I don't really like to watch, but there's none where I would say I want to watch that movie because this and that actor is playing in it. And also there is no movie where I say I will not watch it because there is this and that actor within it. And concerning a movie, I think my favorite movie is Kingdom of Heaven. If you know it, but I think that's my, if you want to call it like that, then that's my favorite movie, yeah. Oh, Jeremy, which is the local one? Why do you make a secret out of it? Required time of arrival. Okay, let's see. Taba? Eh? No. Taba. Required time. Ah, and then you can... Ah, okay. Estimated time of required. So I could say, for example, 2016 in here. Okay. That's great. Good to know. Thank you. No, it's okay, Drini. It's okay. I mean, if you want to know it, or even if you do not want to know it, why not asking? It's okay. If there is a question I don't want to answer, then I don't want to answer it. So, you know. So everything's fine. And Jeremy, my favorite NFL football team, that's National Football League football team. Great. No, don't worry, Drini. That was just a joke. I mean, for me, it's fine. I'm happy that I can, you know, tell something, ask something, and explain something. It's fine for me. It was not me saying that, by the way. It was Tyro. And my favorite NFL team is the Arizona Cardinals. That is my favorite NFL team. careful. We just have a little drink here. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy. So, Drini, do you know Kingdom of Heaven? It's a medieval movie, or playing in the medieval times. British EasyJet killing contest Ryanair 2 and Virgin, but only one for some airlines. Yeah, don't worry, Andy. I mean, Virgin, for example, and Qantas, I won't fly that very often. I mean, it's nice to have, I will definitely use it, but don't spend too much time on it. Sorry, Jeremy, I had to do that. So, Jeremy, I'm going to come to my top of descent here. UTC 2002, distance 53 miles. So we just give the passengers the last round of food. Yeah, that's no problem. We just use what we have. I mean, it's no problem. I mean, have a look on the charts, on the thumbnails I did use before, like my first few thumbnails. And I'm interested in if, or curious if Alex will be there tomorrow. Or are we going to when we're going to fly the Mad Dog again? Well, no, Jeremy, no. The first ones were horrible. You know, like yeah, basically the very first ones I did for. Let's see, what were my first ones? Here, for example, the first two: holiday flight from Frankfurt to Palma and delivery flight of Airbus A330-900 from Condor. These two, and later on the one short evening hop from Genoa to Rome. They were night screens, you can't even see anything. And there are some more: Stansted Dublin, EasyJet up Madrid to London, Edinburgh to London, also EasyJet. That was weird. Oh, there is even one without anything. Vienna to Düsseldorf in the Eurowings A320. There's no thumbnail at all. It's just my formal logo. So. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Thank you very much, Janine. Thank you. Ah, now I feel better. I'm speeding up all the time. I won't make the alternate anymore. Well, your fault. That's the difference between a good and a bad pilot. So, Jeremy, by the way, we have 2 aircrafts on the ground. Nope. One was arriving and just did a go around. And this guy is approaching runway... 07. And then there is another one, Lufthansa, going from San Jose to the Tegucigalpa. Here's also doing some kind of world tour. Next stream's flight. I didn't talk about next stream's flight. We were talking about thumbnails, but the next stream flight will be tomorrow in the MD-82. And I think I will do a MD-82 SAS operations from Copenhagen to Tromsø in northern Norway. That's the plan for now. Yeah, time to approach very soon, Tyro. Top of descent's coming in here. Flying it said correctly, apply who's not. Well, I saved fuel, you didn't. Yes, I'm flying to Perry for Delta as well. I'm just not sure. I mean, if I check the weather, you know what? I'm really, Jeremy, I'm now using auto Unicom. So I'm inbound from the Thous. Transition level. Eh? Perry 4 Delta. Visual. Runway 25. Okay, let's see if this. So let's see. Why can I not send it? Situation target. Why can I not send it? Jeremy, there's something I cannot do anything with the auto Unicom. That's great. A great little tool. Ah, okay. Swiss Air have many. Oh yeah, that's right. Swiss Air and also Edelweiss. The reason why I said 100% simulator is
Ladies and gentlemen, once more from the cockpit.
that a lot of
We've
people.
just begun our descent. If you could
Let me see,
assist the
which
cabin
stream
crew
was
when
it?
hiding your tray and
I think
handing them any litter
it's a
as they come
video,
around,
right?
It would be most appreciated. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we land.
Where are
Please
we?
also note that the aircraft toilets
Yeah,
will
here.
shortly be out of use.
Gibraltar,
Thank you.
exactly. So the reason is that a lot of people use different, you know, additions to their videos. Like, for example, they use real-world views, real-world sounds. They change the graphic settings in like recoloring, reshading the video or something like that. And I didn't do that. So what you can see in this video is 100% simulator. Nothing else, except of course this, like in the last part of it, this video camera overlay. But itself, it's completely simulator. That's why I said 100% simulator. Yeah, exactly, pure MSFS. Are you on the arrival page? What do you mean? Yeah, you mean because of Auto Unicom? I have no idea how I did it. I changed from top of descent to on descent and then back to top of descent and it was working. We're already now inbound Paris. I'm not trying. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Auto Unicom would be Auto Unicom, Voice Unicom would be better. That's what I love about VATSIM. But now IVAO has auto ATIS, which is of course only working if you have a controller. Okay, Tyro, then have a great evening or a great night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. You can have a look into my stream at around, let's say, I will be online around 1800 Zulu. Oh, Jeremy, do you know that some pilots, for just fun out of it. Called ATIS Information Unicorn. But controllers don't really like it. It's a childish joke. Yeah, roughly, Travis, will be released officially mid-August, so it should be released within next week. I didn't hear anything else, but that is the official official plan. Oh, we need more drag, so let's take the spoilers out. And Travis, did you test my Discord link? Is it working now? I mean the one I sent to you in chat. The other one should be working now as well. So we can set the local pressure now. Let's recheck the meter. Okay, winds changed. 299.7 is now the altimeter. 299.7. We have 250 at 10 and 24 degrees. 250 at 10 and 24 degrees, and altimeter is 299.7 now. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you, Travis, for the information. And thank you, Jeremy, for the information as well. Wow, this is amazing. I mean, if you have a look on this, that could be real as well. That is so great. Speed brake's still out. Okay, so we take that in. Turn on the lights, just so we do not forget that. Whoa, that's so amazing. The scenery or the landscape here is really amazing. Have a look at those big clouds here. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Annie. I don't know if it can get better. Well, I think the VR perspective will get better. So we will have better and more realistic VR. But I don't know if there's any other thing which could be better. That is so great. Temperature is fine, 19 degrees, so we do not need any anti-ice. So we can go for the approach checklist. Briefing is confirmed, ECAM status is just checked, seatbelt signs are on, barrel ref is what 29907 set on both sides and the standby as well. Minimum decision height not required, and engine mode selector is normal. That is perfect cloud saving, surfing. Yeah, that's true. Now it gets bumpy. And we now dive into the clouds. Okay, and it's now time to start to set up the approach El Coco. RATNAV 115.7. And our Cyrus is in there, so I need to set in 132 as radial. 132. And we are now passing Taba. And I just have to check the charts here, but I think we should be fine. Time to turn on the terrain radar. Now we can need it. So there is Cyrus, where we need to go, and where we need to be at 4,000. There is another traffic down here. And we will reduce now the speed. We activate the approach phase. Aircraft is now reducing to a green dot speed.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
I hope so, Drini. I hope so, but you never know. You never know. First of all, let me start the recording, which I just did. And then I will start my landing rate monitor as well, if I can find it. It's up there. Okay. Oh, there is some rain. Temperature is fine. 22 degrees, so no anti-ice required. And we now go right. Flaps 1. So, and from Cyrus, we will turn on a heading of 098. Flaps 2. So now we are on a heading 098 and we follow this heading. By the way, we should be on the speed of flaps 3, 160 now. So we follow this heading here until we cross now this radial here, Balen, DME 2 on radial 132, and then we have 193. Auto Unicom. Okay. So we go now onto a heading of 069. Okay. And 9-3.
Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull
now we
up.
continue until DME 4.4. Gear down.
1,000.
Cabin crew, seats for landing, please. Seats for landing.
Flaps full. So guys, I cannot watch on the stream now, so we'll continue manual now. Okay. Spoilers on. Brake medium and turn. Flight director off. Oh, I should have descended, right?
Think rate.
There is no puppy.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
And it's very kind of windy here.
Think rate. Think rate.
40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Reverse green. Decel. What is there? Lights. Okay. So where is the terminal building? It's up here, right? Okay, so we wait here for a second. Landing lights off, strobe lights off, start the APU, lights to taxi. Disarm, flaps up. Terrain radar off. Transponder mode off. This is already at off. That is off as well. And runway vacated. So, actually, Jeremy, I don't think the landing was that hard, but we will check that. We will check that in a second in the recording. Brake temperature, we can check that. Brake temperature is actually fine. APU is running up. And, well, actually, the landing rate monitor... there is a departure on runway 07 right now. Or is he landing? Jeremy... No, Jeremy was flying Airbus as well. What was that? ILS 07, okay, weird. Well, the approach was very nice, the landscape was very nice as well. I don't know if I'm too stupid to land this aircraft, but landing rate monitor actually says minus 323, which is also not that hard that you need an inspection, but yeah, 300 is quite hard. I have no idea what if... I think I hit the touchdown zone, and I mean, that was definitely a Ryanair landing, right? I'm preparing for the Ryanair. Da-da-dum, dum-dum. Yeah, I know it showed 219, but it was about 300. At least what the landing rate monitor said. I will check. I will see the replay later on. Bleed can be turned on. Or actually, no, we do not need bleed. Packs are on anyway. Two hours and 17. Well, actually, I need to let it run until we are on the block. He's Jeremy, just for information, the other aircraft is still on the ground. He's not vacating. Taxi lights off. Okay, so parking brake is set, APU is on, engine 1 and 2 off. There's Jeremy coming in. Well, Jeremy, now you have to think about... Oh no, he's disconnected.
Cabin crew, doors to manual, please.
Jeremy, I will watch your landing. Just need to quickly turn off the seatbelt signs so passengers can deboard.
Please open doors. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport, and hope to see you soon again. Thanks for flying with us. Goodbye.
Well, Jeremy definitely missed the touchdown zone by far. Oh! Maybe not. Aber das war knapp, Jeremy, ne? But I think the scenery here is really nice. I mean, it's just a freeway scenery. I just downloaded it before. So, really nice, I think. Landing time was 2029 for you, Jeremy. Mine was 2022 or so. Let's see. We have a company message. That's the arrival message, I think. There we go. 2028. Okay. I can stop the recording now. Okay. For tomorrow's stream, no, it was IVAO during today. We're on IVAO. Actually, VATSIM is more smooth. That's also another reason I mostly fly on VATSIM, because it's just like, you know, the refreshing rate of the aircraft is more often, and therefore everything is more smooth. And the 2 ICAO codes for tomorrow. Let me think about that, and I'll give it to you after the stream, right? So now let's see. Oh yeah, come on, 52.98. Very good flare. Butter. Not bad, Jeremy, not bad. I will do the landing again. Once I landed. Oh, by the way. I just need to quickly report this leg. So call sign. What was my call sign? 2777. Jeremy, my departure time was 20. No, what was my departure time? It's somewhere in the chat. 18 something. $18.15, yeah, right. 18:15, okay, and arrival time was now 20:28. Hi Limbo Gaming, welcome to the stream. So, let me see. Are the passengers deboarded? No, still 90 passengers on board. I'm not even sure. Do we need to wait until they have deboarded? I don't know. I'll just wait a little more. Oh, Jeremy is parked directly beside me, and oh, Jeremy, you just hit my aircraft. $25, so we're almost done. And we still have 6.2 tons of fuel on board. That's also enough. And now we will see. Okay, first disconnect from the network. And now this is the part which is really annoying, you know. Starting the engines again and setting everything up like it was when I started the replay. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here. No, ground service. Close the door. Toggle the jetway away. No, please, toggle the jetway away. I wanna... Okay. And starting engine 1. So what is the frequency? Frequency 115.7. Okay. Because I will now watch the replay and then I will do the landing once more. Actually, what I could try... Yeah, almost. Yeah, Ryanair has a turnaround time of about 25 minutes. So that's really fast. Okay. Ignition back to normal. What I could do for the landing is I do not use head tracking again. Or at least, let's say, I will do it once more with head tracking and then without. And then let's have a look how it will be without. So where's my replay tool? There we go. Let's first stabilize the aircraft. Gear up. Spoilers on. Okay. Okay, what's going on with the lights again? Oh, the wiper. I have no idea. Okay, let's just leave it. And can I check? No, I cannot. M-Rock. I just typed that in so I have the airport here as reference, you know. Okay, so pause and then we can continue. Where are we gonna cruise here? Okay. Okay. What's going on? I cannot... Something is really weird here in the cockpit perspective. Okay, now it's working again.
Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate.
Why are the flaps not coming out?
Tank rate. Tank rate.
Well, that was quite okay, I'd say, right? I mean, I think that was quite okay. I ripped that switch off. Almost, maybe.
Tank rate.
Maybe almost.
Tank rate.
So, honestly, guys, do you think that landing was that hard? I don't feel it was. It was a little bit early, though, but... I don't think it was hard. Maybe I should turn off FS Realistic. Maybe that is the problem. Yeah, come on. You know what? I will turn down FS Realistic now. Okay. Pause the replay. Go back. Okay, so let's first okay, so I have now turned off head tracking, and also I have turned off FS Realistic. So I stop now the replay. Yeah, that's the standard problem. What's happened all the time. I can't do anything. Now I'm gaining back control. Yeah, that's usual. It always happens when I... Okay. Autopilot. Okay, so heading until 132. Gear down. Oh, it is. Okay, gear down. Auto brakes medium again. Yeah, exactly. So, now back to VOR. Okay. I will do that now with head tracking. Again. Oh, I'm way too high, by the way. Okay. 140. And turn left now onto the heading of 069. There we go. Until 093. Okay. Head tracking on. There we go. Maybe I should do my... Okay. Flight director on.
2,500.
Okay. And once this needle crosses our flight path, we will turn left. And turn left. We maintain 4,000 here because there is the terrain down here. We can't see the airport.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Ah, there is the airport. Okay, the turn was a little bit sharp here. And next time I'm gonna do that without head tracking. Now, of course I do not have a replay now, but we will still see the rate of descent. We do not have any call-outs.
50.
Ah, we have, okay.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
So that looks good, right? Wait, why are passengers clapping? I turned FS Realistic off, didn't I? So, see, it is possible. It is definitely possible. Okay guys, question to you. Shall I try the landing again without head tracking, or shall I just go back to the gate and finish the thing here? Okay, then I'll try again without head tracking. I try again without head tracking, and so FS Realistic is turned off. I don't know why there is a applause. Okay, the problem is when I click replay now, and then I turn off the replay again. Okay, so yeah, maybe. Let's see how it will go. How it will go right now. I will. Let's see. Radio nav page. need a chance again, 098. 132. And the problem is, if I stop the replay, so I leave that as it is. Click. Okay, and now, yeah, deep dive again. I can't. I can't do anything right now. Now I can again. That is so weird.
Tank rate.
Okay. Okay, got it. Go to 4,000. 4,000. Speed 160. Cabin pressure is okay. Flaps 2, spoilers arm, auto brake medium. Well, auto brakes. Let me have a look on the wheels. They should be. No, it's still fine. So the next landing will maybe overheat up, but okay. So this one's coming in, so turning left now onto a heading of 069. Still speed 160. Gear down. Flaps full. Speed 141. Track of 093, and now we have a look here. I think master caution is going to be my new alarm clock. It's so annoying that you instantly go. Yeah, that's right. Flight director on.
1,000.
Okay. Funny would be also kind of like terrain ahead, pull up when you get up in the morning. Could be nice as well. Did I set? Yeah, auto brakes medium.
Tank rate. Tank rate.
Forty, 30, 20, retard. 5.
That was also another 244. So, welcome back down to San Jose for the third time now. Oh, brakes are still fine. Okay, so, yeah, I know. That's what I said, that's what I say basically in every stream. You know what, guys? I do it one last time and I will record the landing. Without head tracking and stuff. Only... because then I will test again if it's really that hard. And I hope I don't mess it up. Okay. 132 is set. Okay. Okay, stop the replay, and then, yeah, we go down, down, down.
Think rate.
Okay, and I got it back. This time a little bit faster than before. Brake's hot. Yeah, see, that's what I meant. Brake is hot, so... Okay. And then record the new one. So I'm now recording this landing here. And now I'm really curious of what the program tells me. By the way, is there a crossroad down here? Oh yeah, this is... no. This one here must be the crossroad. And now Belen Hydroelectric Plant. Which is somewhere over here, I think. Can we just have, please, 4,000 feet again? Speed. Why is there no thrust? What is going on with this aircraft again? So no, I have no toga set. I have climb thrust set, please. Climb thrust 160. Heading is now fine, 160, and slightly more left. 169. Okay, autopilot back on. Why is there... what is going on with the speed? Don't know what's going on. So it seems as... so climb thrust, landing gear down, flaps full.
1000.
Spoilers on. Auto brakes low. Okay, now it seems as if it's caught up. Get down. Reduce speed 140.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Flat direct off.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
No, no, I'm not out of fuel. I'm not out of fuel. Airport inside. 140, spoilers armed. Now let's have a look again. I still have, by the way, 5.2 tons of fuel on board.
Sink rate.
No call out here. No call outs.
40,
Ah,
30, 20, retard. 10, 5,
so 14 feet per minute. So, stop recording, gonna replay. Oops. What does Volanta say? Okay, last flight now. Yeah, it was. So, where's my recorder tool? We do not need to see everything again. It's enough if we have the final.
Pull up.
speed, speed, speed.
Okay, it's enough if we see that again, right? Okay guys, so after that I really need to go, so we just have a look here on the landing and then I will leave. But you can see without head tracking and stuff, it works a lot better. Even now 6 feet per, it's even in the replay it gets better and better. But yeah, so anyway, I now really have to leave, so we now gonna get to the gate, and I think it was a really nice experience coming down here in San Jose. And as you can see, I just have to say that for my defense, without head tracking and if it's realistic, I don't know if this has any if this makes any difference, but you can see that I can land the aircraft in a normal way, not only Ryanair landings. So yeah, thank you very much guys for being here. Andy, I will just give you the ICAO coasts. I just have to check the scenery, and it might be Copenhagen to Tromsø tomorrow. But I checked the sceneries again, and then I will inform you. And yeah, for all the others, thank you guys for being here tonight. It was a really great stream for me. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And yeah, for now there is nothing more to say than I wish you a pleasant Sunday evening, a good start into the new week. Be sure to be back tomorrow for the Mad Dog Monday, where we fly the MD-82. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.